You may miss the larger shifts in your industry, shifts that require early planning in order to respond and thrive. Having a clearly thought out and communicated strategy also allows decision-making across your organization to align, so everyone is moving in the same direction. Leaders and employees alike can then prioritize the correct projects and initiatives, focus on the right metrics, and invest in the most crucial areas. And they can make smart changes in response to new competitors or stakeholder interests. And it isn't just organizations that need a strategy. Business units also need to have such principles and fundamentals in place. While your company may decide that setting up a new office in Tokyo to expand its international presence is part of its global strategy, your business unit may then need to assess if its products and offerings need to change amid new competitors in the Japanese market. Either way, understanding the steps to setting a strategy, communicating it to your employees, and executing it will be critical for leaders at any level. What this book will do. From Michael Porter's 5 Forces to Agile Approaches, how we've thought about strategy has transformed and shifted over time. But this book will not focus on any one specific school of thought. Rather, it will explore the practice of setting your strategy, so you can work with your leadership team to formulate the approach that works best for your unique capabilities, circumstances, and industry. This guide will help you set a strategy for your organization or business unit by explaining the basics of what strategy is, helping you to lay the foundation for strategic discussions, walking you through what to think about when formulating your strategy, testing it before implementation, communicating it to your employees, and finally, executing and learning from it. What is strategy? The first section in this book helps you understand the basics of strategy, starting with the difference between strategy, implementation, and execution, and how each relate to both corporate and business strategy. It then debunks 5 common myths about strategy and explains how strategies, objectives, and actions differ, so you'll understand how these work together in your strategic planning sessions. Laying the foundation. Before you lead a strategy discussion, you and your leadership team must have some basic understanding in place. The first 2 chapters outline 4 strategic styles that correspond with the predictability and malleability of your industry and describe a variety of approaches to making strategic decisions. Chapter 6 discusses the specifics of the strategy off-site, offering tips and advice to ensure a productive conversation. The last chapter in this section helps you think carefully about your stakeholders, understanding both what you want from them and what they want from you, so you can take that into account in your strategy formulation. Develop your strategy. Once you've established the basics, you're ready to dive into your strategic discussions. The first chapter of Section 3 provides approaches to think about strategy creatively, through contrast, combination, constraint, and context. Next, Roger Martin, author of Playing to Win, provides 5 key questions to consider, what he calls the strategy choice cascade. In Chapter 10, you'll learn about common competitive threats, so you can face potential uncertainty as you develop a path forward. And in Chapter 11, futurist Amy Webb explains how to think about the long term, looking long past the standard 5 years ahead. Strategy should always be changing, though, especially as fast-growing platform companies have more and more influence in many industries. Chapter 12 helps you understand how these companies may affect your business and whether and how you should adjust your approach. The section closes with a look at purpose and how you can incorporate it into your strategy. Test your strategic choices. It's hardly feasible to assume that a new strategy will work seamlessly. Before you move your plan forward, you need to test it, and Section 4 helps you to do just that. Chapter 14 provides ways to pressure test your